Hi, I'm Jill Brittle. A lot of our clients are asking if it's possible to move their cases forward, even while the court is at least partially closed due to COVID. The good news is there's a lot of work that can be done while we're waiting for the courts to reopen. For example, one thing we can do is pursue mediation. The courts require us anytime we have a custody or parenting time dispute to attempt mediation. The county offers free mediation services for this purpose, or you can also hire a private mediator, especially if you want to try to resolve other issues beyond the child-related ones as well. The second thing you can do is take your parenting class. Each county has a required class that you must take before you have your divorce finalized. Right now during COVID, there are remote options, and each county's website lists the courses and how to register. Another task we do while waiting is exchange and gather financial documents. There's a requirement in every divorce that parties exchange certain documents such as tax returns, bank statements, income information, and other asset-related documents. So this is a really good time to gather those documents. It can take several weeks. Sometimes you have to make requests of banks and other institutions. So this is a really good time to start gathering those documents so that when you're ready to proceed, you have everything together and you can move straight into settlement negotiations. You may also want to consider actually initiating your court case if you think you're going to go through the litigation process. And by that I mean file your petition for divorce, your motion to modify. Right now we're finding that there are long delays in setting new trial dates, and the courts are pushing some cases out into 2021. So the sooner you file, hopefully the sooner you'll have a resolution. However, most cases don't even require parties to go to court. Most people find a way to settle. And as I mentioned, mediation is one way to do that. Another option you can consider right now is binding arbitration, which is very similar to a trial, except that instead of sitting in a courtroom, we're sitting at a settlement conference table and working with a retired judge or other senior attorney who will be our finder of fact and the decision maker. We can do those remote right now, and I imagine as things lighten up, even though this court schedule is slower, we'll have options. Fix that piece. Another non-litigation option you can consider is the collaborative divorce process. This is a process where parties sign a contract that they're not going to litigate, and they hire lawyers to help them settle. Then we sit down and work together as a team to try to reach a resolution that works for both parties. The nice thing about that, particularly when you have young children, is it really sets people up to have good co-parenting skills going forward. So if you're wondering whether to move forward with your family law case now, it's a great time to talk to a lawyer and find out what your options are and see what you can do while you're waiting for the courts to reopen.